So I'll ever have one of those days where you wake up and like you just feel like you're in a funk from the time you open your eyes, and it's just going to be one of those days. Well, they still happen here in Thailand. I started one this morning, so I thought I'd get out of the house. Came down to Nha Jam Tien, check it out down here, and hopefully see if that maybe kick things loose for me. But when I got here, I realized I didn't bring half the stuff I needed. So anyway, filming on the phone today because I didn't put the SD card back in the Osmo. Anyway, let's check it out and talk a bit. My name is Michael, and I started this channel back in March of 2023 when I thought I had 2 years before I would retire. Now the plan was during those 2 years, I'd scout out my top 10 locations for possible retirement places, go on several trips, enjoy myself, get my finances in order, and then the channel would document that whole process as I move toward retirement. Well, it's now February 2024, and here I am. So obviously things changed, and there are several videos about that planning process and about all the changes that occurred for me that led me to Thailand and led me here about 1.5 years early. So you can check those out in the playlist I'm gonna put over here or wherever it pops up. Anyway, check those out if you wanna know how I got here. But for today, let's talk about what happens next. Let's start with plans for the channel. Like I said, it's February 2024 right now. I'd like to get to 1,500 subscribers. Well, no, you guys blew past that one. Crossed 2,200 subscribers this morning. So latest goal is 2,500 subscribers by the end of first quarter. And I'd really like it if I could get to 5,000 by the end of the year. Just goals I'm setting, random numbers really. But if you're not subscribed and you'd like to help me reach those goals, go ahead and punch the subscribe button now, and we'll add you to the count. Thanks. The numbers really are arbitrary, and this is, I've said many times, this is just fun for me. It's not a job. I'm not relying on any income from YouTube to live my life here. I had plenty. I had my budget set before I came, so this is just fun. It's, like I said, just a personal goal, number I'd like to see, you know, see if we can make it grow and go from there. But anyway, next up for channel plans, I'm gonna start video podcasts. So I've got some equipment ordered, and as soon as the last pieces of that come in, I'll be able to do some test setups with that and start video podcasting. The idea that I have is that I'm gonna start with interviews of other folks who, like me, have retired and made the move here to Thailand. I've talked to some folks already who have agreed to be on the channel with me and talk about their experiences here, what led them to come here, what kind of experiences they've had, both good and bad, so that you can get someone's point of view other than my own and not have to go channel surfing to get that. Remember what I said about one of those days? I think you find a quiet spot. And I moved over here because another boat had just come in and his motor was even louder. Just roll with it, right? Oh well. So at least the initial podcasts are going to be interview style with other folks. I'm thinking 20 to 40 minutes long, and that's why there'll be a podcast instead of just a regular video here. And with that, I'll be able to go in and cut out some key moments and maybe produce some 5 to 8 minute videos for the normal side of the channel. But if you're interested in some longer form content, those will be on the podcast playlist that you'll see if you go to the main page of the channel. And if you're into audio podcasts, I'll be pulling the audio off of those and uploading those as well. So you can just listen to those interviews if you don't want to watch. You know, one of the great things that this channel has done for me already is introduce me to some new people. And I'm happy to say that in just 2 months here, I've made some new friends, some folks to hang out with, some folks to chat with, some folks I've been helping out a little bit as they're transitioning into full-time living here. And that's one of the things that I've really come to enjoy. So thinking back to that goal of 5,000 subscribers, that's more folks who might be interested in connecting when they get here. If you're interested, let me know. Just shoot me an email, let me know when you're coming, or if you're already here, send me an email and we'll figure out a time we can grab a coffee or something. Let's switch over to personal goals for the year. Top on the list is I want to continue to expand my passive income streams, just build those out even more. A lot of the B-roll shots that you see here, I'm uploading to the stock video agencies. But I think the top thing I want to build out is my print-on-demand business, both on my Amazon store and on Redbubble, which has a little bit different variety of products than Amazon, and Amazon's basically shirts of different styles, shirts, sweatshirts, that kind of thing. And there will also be a shop coming to the channel soon here. So once I hit my goal of moving to 1,000 products available on Amazon, I'll open the shop here. But right now, Amazon is the place to go if you want one of those Die With Memory shirts or any of the other things. I'll put a link in the description to the Amazon shop and all the products there. You can take a look at the designs that I have, and we'll keep you up to date there. But passive income stream increases, both photography, videography, and print on demand are a nice side source of revenue for me. Like just this week from videos that I've uploaded for stock agencies, I've made $80 just from 2 sales. So that's a nice side income for me. Again, not relying on it, but 80 bucks here, gosh, that's like half my food bill for a month. Next big personal goal I have is I want to travel a little bit more around Thailand and see some different things. So I've got a friend coming over end of March, early April, and we're planning a trip up to Chiang Mai and Pai to check out the mountains in that area. I know a lot of you are going to comment that that's a terrible time to go to Chiang Mai with pollution and burning season and all, but that coincides with the visit, so we'll just strap on a mask if we have to and go check it out. But anyway, so Chiang Mai and Pai on the list coming up soon. I also want to go and see Samui, Hua Hin, and I also want to get back to Krabi and check that out, both for more island adventures and also to look into what it would be like to live there longer term and see what the possibilities are down that way. So let me know in the comments if you're living in Krabi and you've got a perspective that you can share there as far as what's available housing-wise, cost of living. Love to hear from you. Put it in the comments or shoot me an email. Next big personal consideration for me is, am I going to stay in my current condo? I've mentioned before that they have recently cleared the lot of land right next door, and that looks like they're getting ready to start another high-rise building right there beside me and on my side of the building too. So got to figure out if I'm going to stay there. I don't know that I want to deal with the dust and noise of 2, 3, 4, 5 years of construction. I like it quiet, I like it easy. So we'll see. You know, I think at a minimum I'm going to try and move to the shady side of the building, and that hopefully will screen off some of the construction noise as well. But if not, there may be a move to a new building or even a new location, new town in my future. My lease in the current location is up in September, so I've got a few months to figure that out and do some scouting, but I'll keep you posted, see where I go. Next up on the list of personal goals, language school. I have selected a school. I've been waiting for the next beginner class to start, and it starts first week of March, so I'll be jumping in there for 120 hours I think I signed up for. Just to get started. That should get me a couple months of learning and hopefully improve my Thai skills. You know, when I got my retirement visa, I got a multiple entry visa, so I need to put those multiple entries to use. I definitely want to go check out some of the other nearby countries and see what they have to offer for you guys who are considering other places other than Thailand. I'll go check out some other nearby locations for you and see what I can find out. I do have a trip planned for January of 2025 already. My oldest son is coming for a visit, and we're gonna go take 2 cruises. The first one we've already got booked for January, and that will actually be out of China. We're gonna go to Hong Kong, to Okinawa, and end up in Shanghai. So one-way trip there. We'll fly back, and then at another time while he's visiting, during the same trip, I guess just a couple weeks later, we're gonna head over to Singapore and take another cruise there that's gonna let us see a couple other ports. Yeah, I'm hoping my youngest will come in the summer. They're both working around their schedules. The oldest with his work schedule is easier to come in winter. And the youngest is still in high school, so he'll be able to come when he's out of school, summer there. Be able to slide over here. He's my cruise fanatic. I've mentioned, I think, once or twice before, his YouTube channel is Cruise Travel Life. You can check his out there. I'm gonna try and put a link up there for you, Cole. And y'all can kick out to that if you're into cruises or just want to see what he's up to. But I'm sure when he comes, because of his love of cruises, there'll be one or two more for us scheduled then, so hang tight for that. But for now, all in all, I'm just gonna keep settling in, keep relaxing, enjoying the slow pace of life, the cheap cost of living here in Thailand, and sharing my adventures and everything that I explore and do with y'all. As always, if you've got any questions about what it's like to live here or planning to move here, go ahead and put them in the comments now, and I'll try and get back to you. Or shoot me an email if you want to dive into some more details a little longer than comments. Happy to answer those emails. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I'll see you in the next one.